now welcome the technical wrestling triumph, and put your hands together for the undisputed champion, Brandon Lee.
Welcome to Wrestle Force TV on YouTube. I'm Bobby Davies. We are in Huntingdon at the Commemoration Hall. It's Halloween, and it is time for the Undisputed Championship to be put on the line. Making his way to the ring, the champion, brutal Brandon Lee, of a successful title defense in Guildford against James Farrell. Won the titles in the match just before that from Spring Hill Jack Landers in Aylesbury, with a little help from his buddy Nathan Angel. Not that he should have needed it. Lee capable on his own, but just chooses to take the low road. Big man, a lot of technical ability and power, but chooses to take the easy route instead of putting up a fair fight. You see the Wrestle Force Undisputed title made up of two belts. The original Wrestle Force Championship, the black strap belt in the right hand of Brandon Lee. The other one, the white strap belt, is the original International Championship. They were brought together and are now the undisputed Wrestle Force Championship. Brandon Lee getting into it with the audience already. The match hasn't even started and Lee looks unhappy. And I can tell you why. It's Halloween, and his challenger is Voodoo.
Excuse me, what? Are you putting your belts online tonight?
Yes, mate!
Oh, that's good. You're going to lose them.
Brandon Lee arguing with the front row.
Knock him out! Knock him out! Knock him out! Knock him out! Knock him out!
I can't hear an old man, I'm sorry.
You don't even know it.
I'm an old man!
You don't even know it.
Elderly man! That old man, elderly!
What are you, 50?
You're elderly! 49.
49, all right, that's good. But I'm not.
We'll get the challenger on. We'll get the challenger on. Please welcome from the demonic depths, the Halloween hero.
Yeah.
Make some noise for the challenger, Voodoo.
Here comes the challenger. Got this title shot by winning a number one contender match against the Tall Tower in Guildford the same night. Brandon Lee defeated James Farrell in a title match. Here he is, the night when his powers are strongest, Halloween. Voodoo comes bearing a pumpkin with his own face carved into it. Now Voodoo used to being a much bigger man in matches. Brandon Lee, almost the same size as Voodoo. Two big guys gonna go at it. Gonna wonder how that's gonna change their tactics in this match. Voodoo just as much about the mind games as he is about the fight games. Can he get in Brandon Lee's head? Does he have that power? Well, Brandon Lee getting into it still with the same members of the audience. Lee backing away from Voodoo as he approaches the ring. Lee looking a little, oh yeah, he is a little scared of Voodoo. Backing up as Voodoo crashed into the center of the ring.
Make sure you have your foot inside the jacket!
Voodoo handing over all of his Halloween goodies to referee Kyle. The fans firmly behind Voodoo, much to the dismay of Brandon Lee. Lee, super upset with the fans, thinking the belts entitled him to be cheered.
Woody don't have no power up.
Lee holding up those belts in the face of Voodoo. Fans instructed Voodoo to run away with him. That doesn't make you champion, though. Stealing a champion's belt would probably antagonise him quite a bit. As we see here, Lee looking upset that Voodoo's even touched his belts. Voodoo playing a little cat and mouse with the gold. Lee getting frustrated.
Don't cry.
Oh my goodness, tears! Shut up!
No cheating.
Hands up, you fake Voodoo! Are you ready? I'm ready. Ring the bell!
And we are underway here in this Halloween Undisputed title match. The Wrestle Force Undisputed title on the line. Voodoo, Brandon Lee. Voodoo overpowering Lee early on in this match. They say both of these men are big. I think Voodoo is still slightly bigger, but Lee probably bigger than Voodoo's used to dealing with. Some wrestling by Lee, the sidestep, the waistlock. Voodoo having none of it, saying we're not wrestling here, pal.
Watch you stream, Lee. Come on.
Voodoo looking entertained by his own antics. Lee again shoots the half, comes around the back, manages to get a headlock.
The man too big for you.
Voodoo sends Lee off, and Lee goes for a shoulder block, but Voodoo, like a wall, does not budge. Voodoo one more time sends Lee off. Attempted shoulder tackle again. Both of these big men, immovable. Voodoo telling Lee to go for it one more time. Lee looking like he's going to oblige and just sinks the knee into the gut of Voodoo. Voodoo having none of it though, making Lee go for a trip. Lee misses the clothesline. Voodoo, successful shoulder tackle, turns Lee inside out. Voodoo got the momentum behind him, sending Lee for a ride. Lee has made his way out to the ringside area, get a bit of a break and have a bit of a tete-a-tete with the audience.
I'll get back here when I'm ready, alright?
I don't know how much saying shut up is a tete-a-tete. I may have overestimated the level of conversation Lee was having there. Voodoo chasing Lee around the outside. Lee heads back to the ring, holding the high ground.
Get your power down.
Oh, come on!
Lee chanting Voodoo and then runs away. I don't know if this is cowardice or Lee's attempt at mind games. The fans getting on Brandon Lee though. Oh, he's seen Voodoo coming out after him, gets back in the ring. Bit of cat and mouse, the fans calling Lee chicken. Lee challenging Voodoo to get in. Is he going to run again? Voodoo. Voodoo fakes getting in and changes mind. Where's? I think Voodoo just went under the ring.
Disappear.
underneath the ring.
He's behind you.
The fans letting Lee know that Voodoo's gone under the ring.
Look on the next side. See him.
Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it is.
This has turned into a panto here in Huntingdon. He's behind you, no he's not.
No, he's over the ring. Are we sure?
Oh no, he's not.
More panto from the audience here in Huntingdon. Lee not impressed. Lee gotta go on a voodoo hunt.
This side here.
Take two.
The fans throwing in their 2 cents of where Voodoo might have gone.
Take
Are
three.
you sure?
It's magic. At this point,
Lee still can't find Voodoo.
Come through the ring then.
Look for him.
take four.
No, he's over there.
Come through the ring.
He's over there.
Lee, final side of the ring. Here in front of the bulk of the audience in Huntingdon. Says Voodoo's not there, but I think he might be. Lee getting dragged under the ring like watching a horror movie on Halloween. Lee dragged to the depths of hell by Voodoo. And we can hear some screams. Sounds painful. Lee trying to escape. Doesn't manage it. Pulled back under by Voodoo. Sounds like a hell of a beating going on underneath the ring. And here comes Voodoo. Clearly got the... Oh no, I was going to say clearly got the better of Lee. Lee pulling Voodoo back under the ring for more of a scrap. Referee Kyle looking lost. I mean, can you count them out when they're under the ring? They're still technically... They've broken the planes of the rope. Lee coming out. Has he got the better of Voodoo? Lee looking like he's taking a beating but come out on top.
Count him out. 4. Yeah. 5.
The fans still chanting for Voodoo, who has appeared behind Brandon Lee. Lee, no, not even aware that he's there. Voodoo taking aim. Gonna look for that choke slam. I think Lee's figured out that Voodoo might be behind him. Goozle. Lee distracting the ref, grabbing his head and low blowing Voodoo straight into the cover. Lee taking the low road out of fear maybe. Only gets a 2 from the low blow. Looking like he could have retained the title there. Lee now, ground and pound, has had enough of these Halloween antics.
That's how it's done. I see you dirty bear. We do my best.
Lee taking time to argue with the audience after all the Halloween spookiness with Voodoo. Maybe not the most intelligent move Lee's ever made. Lee sends Voodoo across the ring, bounces off the top turnbuckle. That is a thin pad over a metal ring.
Voodoo, work your magic. Voodoo, have no magic.
Lee grabs a hold of Voodoo
Now it's done. Don't do it.
for a suplex.
Oh, I bet you can't get the buff time already.
Voodoo reverses the suplex with one of his own. Lee took too long. In comes Voodoo, big boot. Lee sidesteps, gets out of the way. Back elbow. Lee feeling very pleased with himself. Lee is laying the boots into Voodoo, kicking the spine, keeping the big spooky boy down.
Your magic not working tonight. It's very weak.
Lee manages to scoop up Voodoo into the slam. Impressive strength by the champion. Lee off the ropes, looks for a leg drop, and Voodoo sits up, avoids contact. Lee landing square on his tailbone. Swings wildly. Voodoo, inverted atomic drop. Of the Manhattan variety, if you will. Atomic drop. Knee to the gut and sit out Pele. Holding onto the head. Sweeps the legs of Lee. Voodoo, leg drop of his own. Center of the ring. Lee looking a bit worse for wear. Second leg drop. Voodoo looking for one more, this time off the second rope. Lee begging not to have it happen, and there it is. Third leg drop, across the chest, into the cover. New champion, Voodoo on Halloween, no! Lee with enough reserves to kick out of that one.
We need to go home.
Voodoo. Taking aim one more time. Gonna look for that choke slam again. Goozle. Voodoo says it's over. Lee rakes the eyes to get out of the choke slam. Say what you want, a clever move. Lee just using his brute strength to muscle Voodoo into the corner. Running European uppercut. Voodoo is down. That is the power of brutal Brandon Lee. Lee stalking his prey. But Voodoo not going down that easily. Starts working over the champion with strike after strike. Lee in the corner. Tries to get the boot up. Voodoo sees it coming. Hits it with a forearm shiver. Sends Lee off to the far turnbuckle. Lee this time manages to get the boot up. Voodoo collapses in the middle of the ring. Hit that boot straight to the jaw. Could have lost consciousness there. Starting to move, starting to stir as Lee heads to the second rope. Calling for an elbow drop. Voodoo playing possum. Finally gets that goozle. Got the throat of Brandon Lee. Looks for the choke slam. Lee tries to spin out but doesn't manage it. Voodoo still slams him down to the mat. Into the cover. This one could be done. Lee kick it out. Nearly had a new champion on Halloween.
Put your hand in your pumpkin and bring out the black magic.
Voodoo gonna go for the ride one more time. Lee sees it coming this time. Super kick. Hits him in the chest. Cutter avoided just by brute strength from Voodoo. Says no you don't. Another chokeslam. This time he gets all of it. We've got a new champion on Halloween. No! Voodoo's powers not as inflated on Halloween as I thought they might be. Voodoo got that arm ringer. Gonna head to the top. We've seen this Voodoo blockbuster before. Halloween special. Lee sees it coming, ducks out of the way, pulls Voodoo from the top. Lee looks for a running knee and Voodoo just turns, sidesteps, and Lee makes contact with referee Kyle. And a third choke slam. Brandon Lee gone for the ride. Voodoo gonna go for a 2-for-1 Halloween special with that Voodoo blockbuster. Blockbuster! This one could be over with the ref still down. Voodoo trying to wake the ref up. Referee Kyle not coming around though. Brandon Lee starting to stir. Still not got a lot of muster though. Referee is out cold. Running knee to the jaw from someone like Brandon Lee. Someone the size, the pace, the strength of Brandon Lee. Lee got hold of a pumpkin. Voodoo doesn't see what's happening. It's Voodoo's pumpkin with his face sculpted on it. Smashed on the head of Voodoo. Lee, springboard, cutter, center of the ring. Voodoo though, making his way back to his feet. What's this man made of? Running knee. This time Voodoo is out for the count. Lee manages to rouse the ref, pulling him into position. And we've still got Brandon Lee as the Wrestle Force Undisputed Champion. Lee, underhanded tactics, but manages to overcome the enigma known as Voodoo.
And your winner, Brandon Lee.
Lee requested the mic from our ring announcer.
You're a stupid idiot.
Right, firstly, I've had enough of you, old man. What I can't agree with is the rest of you ugly mugs. And if there's one thing, your house. I speak normal English, you know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, really. But there's one thing I hate more than him, and especially him, and that's Halloween. Halloween. It's a stupid holiday making stupid people like you. Not like you.
Brandon Lee said the magic words. He insulted Halloween, and that has roused Voodoo to his feet. Voodoo may have been unsuccessful in his attempt to get the Undisputed Championship, but he's not going to be unsuccessful in making Brandon Lee pay. Round the throat one more time. That is the 4th choke slam Brandon Lee has gone through. To be fair to him, he survived 3 of them and retained the title.
Well done, Voodoo. Come on, Voodoo, go on now.
Let's hear it on Halloween for Voodoo.
Hit it with the pumpkin now.
The fans call for Voodoo to hit Lee with that pumpkin. That has got the Wrestle Force logo carved into it, and it put squarely on Lee's head. Voodoo may have been unsuccessful in getting the titles. Lee retains, but Voodoo got to have some fun at Lee's expense. I don't know if that's for the way the match ended or for insulting Halloween. Either way, Voodoo heads to the top one more time. We look for that Voodoo blockbuster while Lee has a pumpkin on his head.
Finish it.
Thank you for watching Wrestle Force. It's been Halloween here in Huntingdon. Check WrestleForce.com to see when we're near you and get some tickets. Give us a like, share, subscribe, leave a comment about the match. Follow us on socials at WrestleForce. Find us on Facebook by searching WrestleForce, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.